Welcome back to the third video in this series of how I painted the painting of the gentleman downtown called the Lunch Bunch. This is about where I stand now. I've put a lot of time in this, many hours a day. I enjoyed painting it, so it's been a lot of fun. So I get up sometimes during the night and paint a little bit. But I hope you can see this okay. There's a little bit of glare in here and the light's just not right. But anyway, this first layer, first wash over everything, I'm kind of happy with some of the things, how they've turned out, even though it is the first layer. Doc, I thought turned out really well. Connie likes that. And even Brian, I think Brian has worked out really well. A little more detail, a little bit of work on the pants. Mr. Talking is starting to work out. I still don't have his smile just right, but I've got his tones of his skin, I think, have gotten a little bit better. Some of the other gentlemen are not doing too bad. Herb, I'm kind of happy with Herb. I think I'll leave him alone. His shirt needs a lot of work. There's a hand here that haven't even put a layer on yet. And then Mr. Zahn in the back. I think I've got Mr. Zahn about as well as I'm going to get, because it's really dark back there in the photo, and it's hard for me to see anything. I'm doing a little bit of work in the background. Just like I said, my first layer on everything. This is the first layer on the background also, and you can tell it's pretty rough. I thought about leaving the background the way it was, but it's a little bit too bright. It makes everything else kind of too. You really can't see it that well. It kind of obliterates everything. So I'm going to darken that up as we go. Do a little bit more layer on top of layer until I finally get where these gentlemen stand out, and the background is there, but it just doesn't stand out. The table, I like the table. I like the redness in the table. It helps me show reflection. This is, I think, the second coat on that red. It goes over top of the wood. I've got probably a couple more coats to make it stand out the way I'd like. I do like the way the reflections are starting to turn out. The hands, you can see I've left a lot of the hands alone. That I'll get to probably the last thing that I do, because hands are so much more difficult for me. But anyway, this is where we stand, and I'll go another few days, and hopefully it'll look a lot better by then, maybe a little bit more detail, or a lot more detail, hopefully. But I like the way it's turning out. I hope you do too. I'll see you next time.